All right, kids, man.
To get on wild and wassy, turn over every party, and nobody can stop me. Eyes on trigger to me heart, and wine up to me heart. Eyes on friends up to me heart, and masquerade up to me heart. When you thinking that
Aye. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. You see, I always say that, eh? That means we're always trying to tell everybody what time it is we actually in the studio. Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's yours, Shirley Super Trini Vibes, alongside my wonderful co-host.
Hi, Annie.
Who's you?
Annie.
Today is Annie.
I'm always Annie.
Okay, that's true.
Actually, no. What did you try and call me last time?
We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today.
Every episode we have some form of
people in the
gymnastics.
studio, Annie.
That's
we have
never stopped
people
me
in
from
the
before.
studio, so we're going to
You
keep
must
it.
not know me.
All right?
Anyway, hi.
Okay, hi, Jennifer. Sorry, hi, Annie. Sorry.
Last time it was Jessica.
I
Hi guys.
something's
Yes,
gotta-
we're back.
We
Hi.
are back,
Did you
you
miss
know?
us?
I don't know. Should I ask them? Or did you all miss Annie? Or did you all miss me? You know, let me know, all right? Who all you miss more? You know, I feel it could be Annie, though. Definitely. Because, you know, I feel it could be Annie. I just have a feeling it could be Annie.
Actually, your fans might have missed you more.
I'm not getting involved with that. You know, we have guests in studio this evening. You know, we have the Big Bad Tubbs TV with us this evening. You know, boom.
Yeah, man. Good night.
Well, it's not
Well,
nighttime though. It's let me act like it's
evening?
middle of the day.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
day.
night, good day,
Good
good
day.
morning.
We here.
Morning.
You know, it's glad to have you here, Tubbs. You know,
Yeah, man. Good to be here,
you
man.
know. I mean, we've been on a few podcasts before. You know, you know, we just always be talking people business. But we'll try to keep it at a minimum today. And you know what, Annie, you have a little friend over there. You know, you have a little friend over there. You know, well, I mean, she's not. You know, Ruth Amor is in the building, all yeah. You know, she is a whole side of bacchanal. You understand me? So there's the Bim Bam promotion. Yeah, I called you out one time. There's Bim Bam promotions, and I don't know if she's Bim or she's Bam. I ain't sure, because when I was talking to them the last time, they never really confirmed who is Bim and who is Bam. But I know they have. All right? For the
But
Blams.
hold on. I didn't get the meh. I didn't get that energy.
So wait, do
I
it
feel a
again,
bit
do it
left
again.
out.
sorry,
you
Do
know.
it again, do it
Sorry.
again.
We don't come again. It's Big Bad Tubbs TV inside your fire.
No. It's too. Let's just
All right, okay. I'll figure
gone now.
out
The moment's
something.
gone.
I'll figure out something, Tubbs. You're getting a little emotional, and we now only like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes into the podcast. A shot of soca, we are here, and we decided to bring in two elements to our cast this evening to just break down some love for the culture, love for soca music, and to get their take on how they see the scene now, from when it is they entered the scene. And I know that you'll have entered the scene at two very different periods, you know? We've been in the scene because we be like, yo, where's the scene? You know, from them days. And Ruth, you've been in the scene for how long?
Just a few years, babes. Just a few years. So
She called me babes, Annie here, you know. Can't
I'm
call me
jealous.
babes,
sorry.
Yeah,
Just a few
yeah,
years, sir. A few
Yeah.
years, sir.
It's that could be ice.
Not long. I'm a good church girl, so I didn't have any secular music.
Hold on, let me drink water.
Yeah.
Wait
Hold
a
on.
minute.
Hold on, let me take a
Yeah,
shot one time.
Wait,
because
wait a minute.
That's a perfect time to take a
Listen.
shot. That's a perfect time to take a shot.
Wait, sorry, what's everyone doing?
We're
Take
taking
a shot.
I don't know, but I'm down.
No, but what's everyone doing
You're
though?
taking a shot.
Just drink it, drink.
I feel
girl.
insulted.
Listen, we're taking
Hold
a
on, the
shot.
octave singer about
A
them
shot,
cheers, girl.
Nah, it feels like an insult. What's going on?
All right, I'm sorry, my children.
I am a good church girl, and I had no secular music, so I was well out of the scene, and then I was in dancehall for a little bit.
Wait, what?
She went from church
How
to
do you go from
dancehall.
church to dance?
She's lady so holy shit.
I went from frying pan to fire, basically.
Ladies
Listen,
saw
I
it the
don't
first way.
do things by half, so I was like, where can I go next? Dancehall.
Dancehall.
And that's where I drop in.
Hear my cry, oh Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, she was
The
dead.
era of like Twins of Twin, that kind of era.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
You know, Annie, hi, once again. It's nice to have you. I know you have your little friend there because, I mean, you've been in the scene, well, behind the scenes for a little thing. And now it is you're out here a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that means you'll be able to, you just always find a friend real easy, yeah? I don't know, I don't understand that. I need to, how does I can make them kind of friends easy? How you do that? What is your secret?
I'm just a nice person. Maybe need to work on you.
I need to work on me.
I'm joking.
I need to work on me. That's all you're saying. Wait, seriously, you think I need to work on me?
No.
No?
No.
All right, okay, all right. I'm good just the way I am, you know? But I'm really happy to have you all here. We are really happy to have you all here.
Very much so.
At Myra Studios, plug them in one time.
Yep, Carib Culture.
Carib Culture, plug them in one time. So I want to start, can I start with Ruth?
Yeah.
Because, you know, the seasoning come from up here now. You know what the
Yeah, the
seasoning
soup
come from
base.
up here? You understand? The seasoning is just like when you just do that.
Trinity.
You know?
Oh.
Yeah, can we say ladies first? We could say ladies
We can
first.
say ladies first, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
identify as a
Is this
lady,
a
it's
sa-
fine.
Right.
no.
Okay.
All right,
For
yeah.
sure.
Shubit to me. You know, but Ruth, for you, right? Being a part of the Caribbean culture, but as you say, you was a church girl. But
Rude.
you know, being a part of the Caribbean culture and Caribbean diaspora, what was the biggest love for you coming into it? You know?
Do you know, I'm going to be honest, because I said I was more into dancehall when I first stepped out of church,
Yeah.
but it kind of got a bit too much for me, like way too slack, way too violent for me, yeah. I used to work for a publication, I think they were called wagwan.com back in the day, like an online magazine, and they sent me to my first gig in Peckham, yeah. Twins of twins, some other people, whatever, to do interviews and pictures and whatnot. That was my first event, and there was gunshot. They shot up the whole place. I had to run in my heels out the fire
That must have
exit.
been difficult, eh?
Yes, I was
It
running in
is.
my heels.
Training day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in my car. I drove off so fast because people were looking for retaliation. So I drove off so fast. I bust my tire on Peckham High Street and crawl up outside a church. And
Oh, that
some
was
man helped
you.
me.
That
Yeah,
was
it
you.
me,
Yeah,
it was
that
me,
was
it
you.
was
I
me.
remember that. I remember that.
It was me. It was a stressful times, and I went back into the church a little bit. And I come out. I said, "What
Well,
can
wait,
I
you went
find?"
back to get some more blessings?
I needed it after that. I needed it after that.
Okay.
So I kind of settled down a little bit, and I had some time out. And I said, "What's in between church and dancehall? Like, what's a little bit naughty? Not too naughty."
Wait.
I didn't even know how to
Wait.
endorse that, you know.
Okay.
Tubbs, we hearing this?
Yeah, this is that.
I said, "What's a little bit naughty,
Yeah,
but
man.
not too naughty, and it's true to my small island roots." I said, look, Pon Soca.
Whoa.
And that's how it
Pause,
happened.
pause right there. Pause right
Yeah,
there.
go for it.
Pause right there.
Go
You
for
say
it.
small island roots. That people will take offense to that.
I
eh?
don't care, is my answer to that. Because I don't know why
Yes.
people are taking advantage. What's wrong with being small, and what's wrong with that?
Small but Talawa.
Small
Say- And you said that before, right?
No, but what's wrong with that? Technically, all the islands are small, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't take offense
You keep
at
that
small
notion
island.
to yourself, right?
Let's, okay.
Big
It's
I
just,
think
bad,
it's
yeah.
just numbers. I think
know-
people
Oh.
are just getting a bit excited, to be honest. People
Okay.
want to find offense in everything. I don't mean it like that. I just mean it is a small island.
They're coming
in
for
the
you. Just let you know they're
Let
coming
them
for you.
come,
huh?
bring it. Let
They're
them
coming
come.
for you.
Don't come
You
for
know,
her.
Ruth say show. Which small island is that?
I know.
I dare you. I dare to
Oh.
say
I
it.
know.
I dare to say it.
2, 4, 6.
Ah.
Barbados, a gem of the Caribbean Sea. You don't want nothing with we.
So it's a small gem
Barbados.
then?
It's a big gem. It's a big deal. It's a big moment. It's a big moment.
Make up your mind.
The island can be small, but you
and
can be a big gem.
Exact-
What do you mean?
See, Annie knows. Annie knows exactly what I'm saying. Good things come in small packages. Miss
Go
Groupie.
say something.
Miss Groupie.
Say something.
Miss who? Miss who?
Miss Groupie.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't even know what she's talking
You know,
about.
you don't know, you have no idea, right, Tubbs?
I had no idea.
You know,
None at all.
we know who we are.
And
right?
I'm not even a church boy like that.
You know, well, thank you for being here with us. You know,
You're most welcome.
at the studio. We really want to get, because the dynamic is going to be really, really good.
It's gonna be a
Because-
good episode.
Okay.
You've been in the scene for a very short space of time.
I wouldn't
Right.
say I'm on the scene. Is that what you would say?
Where was you yesterday?
On the scene.
Where was you? Exactly. You know, right? And
Sorry. Okay.
you see,
Wait, can I ask you a
touched the
question?
scene. I'm not on the scene. I touched the scene.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, go.
Because clearly Super Trainer knows you, because you're saying for a short period of time. What is a short period of time? Because
Yeah.
we've not.
well, it's the exact same way how it is here when you use small island. It's
Well,
the
we
exact same
clarified
kind
which
of thing.
small island she was referring
know?
to. But how long have you been in the scene for?
3-4 years, right?
Yeah, couple years,
3-4
couple
yeah.
years.
You know, and I know her from doing. She has a radio show called Bim Bam, radio show.
And I had
on,
one before that as well.
And she had one before that as well, the Ruth Amor show, on back on her radio on a Sunday evening, where it is she. You know, why are you doing this?
I'm thinking.
I
I'm
am
just.
not
I'm
a
looking at you
producer.
like.
Ruth.
Wait, it's attitude on the show. That's why he was doing this. But carry on.
No, you carry on.
Oh.
You tell us what it is, you know, you would
Okay.
do, and what brought you closer, you know,
Yeah.
to the soca community and the Caribbean community in the UK.
Okay, cut a long story short, when I left college, I wrote an email to Martin J. This was about 20 years ago, a long time ago.
So
I
you're
sent him
telling
an
people the
email.
age now as well.
I don't mind. I am
Okay.
40 and very naughty.
Yeah, she
but the
birthday was
point
last week.
is-
She birthday was last week. Anyway, yeah.
yeah, I wrote an email to Martin J about 20 years ago, and I was fresh out of school. And them times he was on is it 2 Tons of Fun with Martin J and Jeff Schumann, I think it was way back when on Choice FM. And I wrote him a letter and said, can I come and be what's it called, like a student, you go over and you learn. What's the one I'm looking
Apprentice
for?
or
Yeah, like an
You wanted
apprentice.
to be a hot
something.
girl.
Yeah, I wanted to be the tea lady,
You wanted to be a hot
basically.
girl.
And he said, yeah.
I was gonna ask
come
you, did he
down.
respond?
Yeah, he did.
that's good.
I sent him and he said, yeah, you can come down, it's fine. And then like the next week, the show got cancelled. So then it never happened.
Maybe
And
that was
then
something to do with you. No, I'm
Y-
joking.
yeah, I think I jinxed the show. Like, I don't know what happened. But the show got cancelled and then I moved on to like what I do in my 9 to 5. So I completely diverted from journalism until I went to wagwan.com. And then I circled back a good 20 years later, so a few years ago, and I said, oh, I wrote you a letter 20 years ago and you said I could come on the show. Would you be willing to honour it 20 years later? And he said, yeah.
Oh, you
And
do
that's
love
how I ended
Martin
up on
J.
Back in Our Radio. So it's a big 20-year circle. And that's how I came back, basically.
Well, you know, it's glad to have you on the Back on the Radio team, you know.
I know.
You know, you've been on the team, what, 4 years, 3, 4
A couple years now.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, her show is really nice, you know, and then you created another dynamic to the show with
Yes, with my
With,
co-host Marsha, aka Upon the Road UK. So now we have 2 doses of dibbiness, and we call ourselves the Double Ds. Yeah, we call ourselves the Double Ds, and the Ds stand for dotish
Tubbs.
and dibby.
Hold back, Tubbs. Tubbs, hold back. Tubbs, hold back.
I like how you put the hips.
Tubbs, sip, Tubbs, sip.
Yeah, so we're Double Ds, dotish and dibby. If you don't let your mind run and get excited, dotish and dibby. Okay, that's it. So that tells you all you need to know. We're just 2 girls having fun. We don't take nothing seriously. I never do anyway. Just skin and teeth, chatting nonsense, pair fart, that kind of thing.
Okay, all right.
Love it.
All right, we love it. And I don't know if you want to talk to Tubbs or if I should talk to Tubbs because I'm from
Listen,
Trinidad.
that's your
Because
boy.
I'm from Trinidad now.
You from Trinidad?
You
now?
from Trinidad, you understand? So when we start talking now, you know, or you mightn't be able to keep up now. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So I know the Lucian in here and obviously a little bit of Grenadian in here, but feel as if you're close enough to Trinidad. But sorry. Tubbs?
Listen, chat to your friend.
Whoa, Bridget, partner. As you see it.
I was just seeing,
Everything
boy.
good?
I did.
Wait, Tubbs, what country are you from?
So,
Sound like a long story.
I'm half Trini, I'm half Jamaican.
Okay.
But the Trini side is actually Grenadian. It's the whole thing.
Oh,
It's the whole
shame.
Callaloo
That's
going
why I
on
say,
here.
I don't ask if you want to talk to him, but no, you didn't want to.
No,
But
chat to your
No,
Trini brother.
you start asking him questions, so you talk to him now. I'm not talking to
Okay,
him no
I've got a
more.
question, Tubbs, though.
Yeah, straight.
Wait,
Wait, listen, quick one.
Straight in.
Because he said Jamaica, Grenada, what do you say, Trinidad as
Yeah,
well?
so
Jamaica.
he's a Callaloo then. He's a
Trinidad.
Callaloo.
A holy
First.
oil
He
down.
said Trinidad first.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if someone was to say rep your flag in a soca fair, which flag are you going to raise though?
It would usually be Trini.
Okay, well
Yeah,
there you go.
It,
then.
it would be
that's
Trini.
all I needed to
My
know.
mother's land, the land my mother was born in, the side that I identify with more than any other
It's Trini.
Trini.
is Trini.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Why are lots of Trinidadians actually Grenadian? Like, well, there's a whole heap of you that are
Grenadian.
Trinidadian.
No, please,
Vinci.
please,
Listen, every
please don't do
Grenadian that I
Don't-
know has
and
a
it-
Trini that was somewhere in the mix.
Wow.
No, well, I mean, obviously, you know, it's my understanding of it. People traveled a lot through islands and sort of ended up here and there and whatever else. And Trinidad was a hub, so there was a lot of work in Trinidad. So you'll find there's people with, you know, a lot of Grenadians, Vincentians, you know, Lucians. There'll be, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So I think most Grenadians that I know, they're one parent's Grenadian, one parent's Trini, but they don't acknowledge their Trini side and they just say Grenada, sorry.
Okay.
Why does I get inside? I know
Because you have to
connecting
come
like a
to the-
whole cut I get, you know.
I didn't cut my eye, I just looked at you sideways.
Wow.
So Super Trini, are both your parents from Trinidad? originally?
100%. I am 100%.
Do you think I could finish my
No
sentence? I barely-
imitation. No
He's proud of where he's
imitation.
from. Where's the
You
flag
understand?
today?
Huh?
Where's the flag today?
In my heart.
Oh.
Like how 5-star Akil say it. In my
I'm a
heart.
Trini to my heart.
Facts.
You understand? Like, to my heart. You know, to the core. You understand? So what? Sorry, you was asking me something else.
No, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
If
flip
you
your
were,
thing. Flip your thing. You was asking me something
well,
else.
I was just seeing if you were 100%, and if both your parents were born in Trinidad. That's all. That's all I was asking, just to see if it was a common thread. That's all.
What do you mean the common thread that people have two sides to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one side to me.
Oh, I'm not
Same.
working for the
Doubles,
government, you know. I don't know why you're taking
pillory,
offense to the question.
Roti, pilau, curry crab and dumpling, kalaloo.
Okay.
Right? You want me to continue?
Yes.
That's all
you're making
real
us
sauce.
hungry.
Yeah, we like real sauce. You
Sauce.
understand?
Sauce.
That's
You
the
saucy?
one side.
Everything with
Yes,
sauce.
that's the one side to me. That is the one side to me. All right. So Tubbs, you have, well, you know what? Big Bad Tubbs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He has so many different personalities, you know, and all of them encompass culture, encompass spreading bacchanal, but also highlighting the roots, the natural roots of our Caribbean culture, you know?
Bro, you need to come everywhere with me and introduce me everywhere I go. 'Cause I love that. I love that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot where I've worn many different hats over the years, and you know, going way back. So yeah, definitely I'm for the culture. You know, I'm a pan man, promoter, artist. I don't know what else. I don't know. There's more, but
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
I
there's
ask you the
many things.
question that Super Trini asked Ruth? What was your introduction to the soca scene? What brought you in?
the day I was born, basically.
Fair enough.
Just
That's a good answer.
it's as simple as that.
DNA.
Yeah, DNA. It's just as simple as that. I don't remember a time in my life where soca was not involved, or where carnival was not involved. You know, growing up as a kid, my grandparents they still live on the carnival route. So when mum wanted to take her foot, go jump up and sing, like, drop us by the grandparents.
You
Well,
talking about
we can-
England, sorry?
Yeah, I'm talking
Okay,
about here.
okay.
I'm talking about here. I'm British born. You
Okay.
know what I mean? So, yeah, literally, drop us off by the grandparents. Me and my cousins would be standing on the side of the road watching the bands go by. My uncle was playing in the steel band at that time, and I used to wait to watch them. Started playing years later, so it's just always been there. You know, started playing pan when I was about, I don't know, 8 or 9 or something, and then within the band we used to go to fetes. So after practice we'd jump in a minibus and go to Kokie Fete, which was the big fete at the time. And this is like 1991, right? Yeah. So but it was a different vibe because it was like more family vibes.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have like, now it's you have to have a club and all the rest of it. Them times there it was community halls and, you know, yeah, you had Tudor Rose was going, and you had a few places that, you know, were clubs, but most of it was halls. So you look at places like Emerald Centre,
Yeah.
Tiverton, Bromyard, Kensal Rise School. There used to be big fetes. What big fetes in that school? But I say fetes, but
Yeah.
also shubbeens and that, you know, little dancehall thing, and there was. That's what it was. Yeah.
I haven't heard that word in ages.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's what it
That's
was.
what
I
they
mean,
used to be
I'm a
then.
relic. I'm a relic. So I'm
Used
gonna say a
to
few
go and
old.
rub off the wallpaper.
Yeah. Well,
That's what
not
they
at that
used to
time.
say.
It's not
Yeah,
rub
rub
off.
off the- rub off
Rub
the
it
No,
off.
paint.
it's not rub off. It's peel off the wallpaper.
Sorry.
Get it right now.
Sorry.
You understand me?
Gosh.
You don't rub it off. That's only when they
know, I
that's only when they use
know.
whitewash on the wall.
That's why I said they're rubbing off the paint in the school hall.
You know? That's when they use whitewash.
Karen, are you talking from experience?
Definitely.
Oh, disgusting.
100%.
Disgusting.
100. Even right down the road here, from not far from this, they call the
Yeah.
garment rooms right down there.
Yeah.
What? What? Inside there and it's dark.
You have no shame.
What's the
The
shame?
darker
No,
the
this man's
better.
I was on the
shame.
wall.
No.
Right?
Yeah, come on,
Chilling.
no, I want to hear this. Go on,
I
go
was
on,
on
go
the
on.
Minding
wall.
their own business.
Just chilling, right? And I end up peeling off some of the wallpaper. That is what happened.
What? How?
Huh?
I need details.
Well, I guess it wasn't put on the wall properly. Tell you what. It wasn't put on the wall
That's
properly.
it.
Yeah,
That is
right.
all. That's what I
I
say.
need details.
your
song.
I
You
need
understand?
details.
You need details?
Yeah.
Well, I was upon the wall,
Yeah, upon.
right?
Got
Upon it.
Upon.
Right? And then the music was playing while I was upon it.
Upon.
Right?
What, were we talking in
And
the
it
Bible?
didn't-
What's
and,
going
and
on?
then what had happened was,
Uh-huh.
at some point in time, people would be upon me
Yeah.
while I was upon the wall.
Upon squared.
You know,
I got it.
it was
I
an
got it.
upon square
Right,
situation,
I got
right?
it, okay.
And the root
The square
The
root.
square
the root
Right. Okay.
came off, which was came off.
Okay.
So,
Was
yeah,
anything
that-
divided? Anything divided or
Oh,
subtracted?
no, everything was
Everything balanced.
Everything balanced.
Okay, got it.
Balance.
Okay.
Pluses.
Okay.
Matty.
Got it. Disgusted.
Yeah, definitely. So we asked you some questions about music and thing, right? And Annie, did you choose a song as well?
No, I had my
Yes.
honorable mention.
Yeah, you have an
Nice.
honorable mention.
Mm?
Yeah, so Annie, you remember we gave them some questions, right?
And you was cussing. So
What-
all I'm gonna say is Super Trini's a bit sexist. I'm just putting it out there
Oh,
because when I do the list of songs,
yeah.
he says that the guys can pick one song. Even though Tubbs, you did say the list I gave you, you could have switched them over 10 times
Yeah.
over, but you did give one selection. He said that whenever it's the women,
I know where this is going.
we always have to give 2 or 3. We can't just pick one song. So
So number one, I am not sexist. Two, I have the evidence
I didn't say-
right here, right? Where it is when on my phone, right here on my phone, because I don't delete nothing, right? That when we have
your
guests
receipts.
on, I keep my receipts. When we have guests on, right? And we send the questions out, right?
Yeah.
Talk.
The fellas and them will send one song under each thing, right?
Yeah, talk.
that is true. To be
The
fair.
ladies and them will either send 2 or 3.
Yeah, talk.
You
talk.
understand
And then
me?
when they come on the
And
episode,
so
the song they say
so
is
here-
neither of the songs.
So here,
Yeah,
so
I
here
know that's
why-
about to happen. I know it's about to happen.
So here why I ask Annie,
It's
right?
correct.
Here why I ask Annie, right? I say, Annie, so all you let's get vexed with me, right? So if we have 2 women, why is that a problem?
Huh?
He literally
If
did say
it is,
that.
all you
I was
all you
just
don't
like,
like
yeah,
to follow, the question was, name a song. And all you want to choose 2. Why it is when it is, if it is we want to have 2 women, we can't have 2 women. Why? Why not?
There's a difference between song and women.
No, it's not. It's not. This is the same. I feel it's the same. If it is, we need support in 2 ways and not just one way. Why it is we can't do that?
Right.
You know, I just being unfair. You know, let me balance the scales here. If I ask you for a song, why you sending me 2 and 3?
It's a hard decision.
Sorry, how did we get from polygamy?
Because that's how I feel.
I'm trying to get this tangent you're trying to cross between
That
the
is
2.
how I feel.
And
I
I'm
feel
struggling. Help me.
if
help
it is
me.
you don't ask if it is we ask all that question, right?
If you can't get pick
and
one
it's,
song.
and it's just to pick one. You understand me? All you just want to pick 2 and 3 songs, right? Why it is, all you just be on we, if it is we don't want to pick 1 girl. We want to pick 2 and 3 girl.
No, but your common sense is not common sensing.
No,
Because
but
that
that
means
makes-
you've
but that
chosen.
makes perfect
No,
sense.
no,
Perfect
it
sense.
doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it
'cause
does.
In your example, the man has chosen 1, so stick with your 1. But
No,
in the
the man,
example, the woman has
no,
chosen 2,
he
so
hasn't
give me my
chosen
2.
one. It
Give
was
me
a
my
gun
2.
to his
So
head.
we should
Give
have
me
2
my 2.
guys. What do you
Exactly.
mean?
I chose 2, so give me my 2.
Oh, what you want
Give
to
me
what?
my
You want to
2.
what?
Give me my 2.
2 are you? 2
Two.
songs? Or 2?
Double. Dos. Do.
2 what?
How many?
Double?
Double trouble.
Double D? No, we just play, right? We just play.
Yeah, I'm playing.
You know,
I be playing.
But sorry, go on. Back
Rich,
to back
remember, it
to.
is your
That's what I'm
incline
saying.
now,
I'll be
yeah.
playing. Put the disclaimer on the bottom. I'll
Oh,
be playing.
jeez. Oh, yeah. This is I just causing some banter and some laughing.
And I don't
yeah?
endorse Super Trini's thought process there.
Watch me.
Men don't cheat. You only have one woman. Woman.
Men don't cheat anyway. We don't. We
If
don't
you got
cheat.
2 women, you're not cheating.
Exactly.
Fine, no polygamy. One.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? In which society?
In
No.
this one.
You don't want me to
really?
start talking, honestly. You don't want me to start talking, so just continue.
Back to the songs.
Now, we
You
could
don't
go, you know.
want me
like,
to
we could
start.
go.
Back to the
I
songs.
guarantee I got answers for all of your.
You don't want me
I'll
to
have
start.
rebuttals.
That's going to be a whole different episode than the one we planned.
Tubbs wants to fight me, you know. He wants to fight me.
All of a sudden,
wanna
this is
fight
going to be
me.
my
I know,
fault.
I
eh?
do. I do,
It's
though.
actually your
I do.
fault.
It's going to be my fault,
Yes.
right? Because the comparison makes sense.
It
In
does
what world?
not.
Of course
It's
it
a
makes sense.
question.
The
It was a
man chose
question.
one. You just said the man chose one and the woman chose 2. So by that knowledge, you should choose one woman and I
No,
should
no,
have
no,
2
no,
men.
no.
If we're allowed
Because
to choose 2,
if we are
then
allowed
the
to
man
choose
can choose 2.
Exactly.
It makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
Don't call his
Exactly.
No, it makes
No.
sense.
It
His-
makes sense.
You're not making
I
any
endorse it.
logical sense.
I love this. The fact that the fellas and them understand, even the fellas and them,
Wait, do you,
behind the scenes in the studio,
do you agree?
it makes perfect. Look, I'm saying, it's what I'm saying.
I want to hear you vocalize it. Do you agree?
Even the people behind the scene recognizing what it is we're
It
saying as it
just
making
means
sense.
all the men in here are wrong. That's all that means.
Oh, wow. No, it just means, right, we
Okay.
follow
Because
instructions.
Can I
we
just
leave it
clarify?
All you just do whatever all you want.
Exactly.
Can I
So
just
follow
clarify?
instruction.
I just want to clarify. Yeah?
Please don't.
I have one girlfriend. Yeah,
Yes.
just one, because I chose one. I was just agreeing with the principle of
Exactly.
if we're allowed to choose. I chose one. I chose
Exactly.
One.
Yeah, like, please
But the
don't.
principle, right? I'm talking about the principle as well.
Yeah, you
if
know
it
what?
is you've been given X, but all you decide, all you want to put X and X together, and all you want to do are X, Y, and do all kind of madness, and see, well, it's okay that we will
Sky.
just answer it
You want to
however we
fight
want
him.
to answer it. You understand? All you want to answer it however you want. So in fact, all you're just doing what you want, and we just follow the rules, and we is the one that's getting in trouble.
Right.
You understand?
How are you getting in trouble if you're following the rules?
Because
You don't follow them correctly, obviously.
Because you know what, we get into this.
You know what?
I'm really trying to
Super
find a
Trini.
list of
Hold on,
questions.
hold on.
so
Let me wipe my
Trini-
face. Let me wipe
Super
my face.
Trini.
Let me wipe my face.
You
know?
invited the wrong person
You know
to
what?
sit on your sofa for this nonsense.
Which song are we starting
We're
with?
going with Ruth Power from, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense to play this one first. So I'm
So
gonna
we
start.
asked you,
Yes.
so the people
Can-
don't know,
and you just take it. Just take the wheel.
what we asked you your favorite old school power song.
Yes.
Did you have one option or 2?
I had 2 because I
No,
could
no,
have
no,
2.
no, 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 Annie. No, way. Oh my gosh. Oshman, I wish we could zoom in here enough.
Thank you, Annie.
Wish we could
Thank
zoom
you,
in
Annie,
here.
because that
Because there
wasn't
was
making
no
any
one
sense.
option or 2. What is this really going on here?
To be fair, the question, there's not even a question. It just says old school favorite power tune. Right. It
Tune,
doesn't.
not tunes. Not s. This is at the end of it. Tune.
Yeah, but you can like
Singular.
more than one.
But
like
no.
I do this podcast every week, and every week I'm just like, ooh.
Oshman,
This
I
is
want
my
to play this
favourite
song.
as well.
I want to play this song here.
Done and
You
played
know,
around the tune.
We
'Cause I don't
asked,
even know what the
the
option
first,
is.
the first one was old school. You just say it.
No, but I don't know what she picked. I
But
don't touch
can
it.
you-
never
can
gave
you
me
at
reasons.
least
I'm not telling you, no.
So play the
I
song.
keep it to myself.
So what? You're
Shucks.
not gonna play the song on the episode?
I'm going to play this song. Right?
you.
Songs.
One song.
You know,
songs,
I want
the
to-
songs
this
are
song, this song just makes perfect sense right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Perfect. And I was actually gonna let it play for a little longer than normal. So
Songs,
let me jam to this one here. Oh my goodness.
Wait.
We wanna jam.
Are you gonna play both options?
Options.
Boy.
Ooh, I need some volume.
I try to not be super Asian heavy, but this
I thought I was dreaming when I hear voices ringing in the ear. From Lego,
Give me a little bit more volume, they selector.
something musically in the whole alley of constant pressure. I begin to shiver when the highs and the music blow me views.
Plastic band.
Boom, ba, dum, ba, dum, dum, dum. Play.
So.
Wait, boy, you just threw a whole
Yeah,
that
no, he
on
knows,
the
he
bus.
knows, he knows, he knows. He's like the yin to my yang. My mum is super strict, and he Bayesian. So
Wow.
yeah. So when he used to drive when I was little, it was the only time I heard secular music was when I was in his car, and this was very few times that he would ever take me anywhere in the car, you know, because I don't know why actually, I don't know why, but he didn't take us out very much.
Right.
But if we go in the car, this was the first song I used to hear. So me silently used to memorize these words, and it was the only song I knew other than gospel music for years, and it was this tune, word for word. So it's the first song I ever memorized from start to finish. So yeah,
Wow. So is this Lego I hand?
unrust my hand. Ja Rastafari leading the band. Yeah, that's my tune. it's the bit, you know, the drop. The Ja Rastafari Paro Jumbo creator of rhythm and tempo master of this
Hey.
calypso leading the band.
That's it. That's what we're talking about already.
Yeah.
That is what it is. That, you know, that, I ain't gonna lie. That
can I ask
tune
you a
there-
question?
What you want to ask me?
Because you said that song was
You always
very
want to
fit.
ask me something. I don't understand
It's
this.
my podcast, I can do what I like. It's our podcast, I should say.
No, it's your podcast.
But it's my podcast, I can do what I like.
Yeah.
How was that song fitting?
How was that song? What?
Fitting, because you said it fits.
Oh,
How
because
does the song fit in?
I mean, as a power soca tune.
No, because with the two songs, because you said the song's a perfect choice, you said you're going to play the
No,
song
it's
'cause
a perfect
fitting.
choice, right? Because you say like I hand, right?
Mhm.
So that means Jar is in charge. You know, you can do what you want, right?
So she can pick two
so
songs.
she chose to
Thank
do
you.
that. You understand?
Thank
She
you.
chose to pick two songs. You understand?
Check,
Because
please.
you said Jar Rastafari in charge of this IBAN. You understand me? Okay, Ruth. You choose to go spiritual and we, right? But I'm just gonna play your next
And
song.
sorry, I want to ask you another question.
No,
before you play the next song.
he's setting me up. Sorry, I see where he's going.
No, 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 no.
I didn't want to
He's setting me up. Do you know
So-
what? No, Annie, don't even defend me on this one. it's not worth it. It's not worth. We're gonna lose this argument. That's what I'm telling you from now. Don't bother. It's all right, Annie. Let's just take this. Let's take this L.
Play this song. I want to
Let's take the L and relax. I see him coming a mile off, and we were gonna take this L.
Hey, what's me?
We're gonna take
I
that
was
L.
there with you, babe.
Hold on.
No, 'cause I've got Annie and she's got me, but I don't wanna go in to do-
Fellas, we win.
Yeah.
Fellas, we win.
Yeah.
We win. All the bumping and talking.
Wait, I
And
wanna
they
know the
say,
song
this
that you
is
know
my
me."
podcast. All kind of thing. You know, oh, 1, 2 weeks, so what? You telling me we what? What are you talking about? How this could make it? These two sides and all this kind of talk about all your men and blah, 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 blah. We win.
Play the song.
You understand me? Ruth is like, she wear that white flag.
Yeah. And as soon as you said that sentence, I said, help.
We don't know what the song is, so play the song.
Well.
That's
You
it.
know, and I actually like the fact that you don't know the songs I'm going to play.
I do.
So you're going to feel it.
I'm just going to
It's
chat.
going to bother you.
I know.
It's going to
But
bother you.
I want to
And-
publicly
and
say
some
thank
even
you,
know.
Annie.
And the fact that
Try.
I don't know.
the fact that Ruth already knows, right, that I go with like
She
what
waved that
first.
white flag way
Nah.
too quickly.
Watch me.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
said I'm taking the L.
No. I wouldn't do Annie like that because Annie had my back and I was like,
no,
ooh.
but I would really like to know, Annie, what was you going to say? Second, which
No, no,
question
no,
you asked me?
No, so on
I
the
wanna hear
previous
it. Big up your
episode,
whole
when we
chest.
did, no,
Your
it wasn't
whole
that.
chest.
No, because you asked the second song. How you basically was about to ask the question. I said I was going to ask something different. How was that power? Was that what you was going to say?
Yeah, how was that power?
Because we had the big debate on the
Yeah.
last episode when I picked a song that was. I said it was groovy, but it wasn't really groovy, and then everyone on the couch was upset with me. So
The reason why,
how was that power?
when you hear that song played out, or you hear that song played with a live band, because this is the era where it is everything was backed by
You
a
can
live
hear-
band.
you can hear it's a
the
live band,
tempo
yeah.
of that tune would be raised to a
Oh.
level where it is you'd have everybody saying Lego I hand or as I hand.
But
You
I'll go
understand?
further than that. In those days, you didn't have power and greed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what we
We
said
did
as well.
say that
we
as
just
well.
had
So-
soca.
Yeah.
We did say that as well.
We did say that as well, you know.
So, yeah.
But
And-
but for the new school family who only can identify with power and
And power groovy and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
God.
no, no. It means it was
Calypso
hard
maybe,
to
yeah.
find like an old school. I had to just think of almost like
No,
road
we could
march
be-
worthy
yeah.
or fast
Yeah.
tempo
Yeah.
rather than power
but,
itself.
but let's be honest, right? Your old school could have been like 5 years ago, right?
Okay, but
Don't be
you know how
shady.
old I am, so you know that my old school was never
Yeah,
gonna be
No, I
that.
respect that selection actually.
Yeah.
Big artists, you know what I mean?
But you know what?
I don't know.
The
Let
tune
me
I'm
get
not
to
so
the
Let's
next
put, I
one.
know I'm ready because I'm still ready to
Ready to
back you
next one.
slightly
Alright, cool.
because that's how I am as a person.
You know?
Thank you.
So I'm
Thank
like,
you.
play the song because I'm working out in my head how.
Do you know, I don't care. I don't have no shame. Ooh.
Catch her back in the water. Keep it there for your daughter. Or when I done, I gonna mess you around. I gonna catch a fire, she bumper. Catch her back in the water. And keep it there for your daughter. Or when I done, I gonna mess you around. I gonna mess you around. With my heart, I'm about to catch a fire. I'm about to catch a fire. I'm about to catch a fire. Catch a fire. Catch a fire.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
wait, I was ready to
wow.
go catch a fire.
I gonna make you run up on your tiptoes. Bring the water hose. Make fire come through your nose. Bring the fire hose. Who tell your rest back on my peeling? Bring the water hose. Wake up my people and go keep barking. Bring the fire hose. Rockets like pepper. Nigga pepper. I gonna make you smash at your bumper. Take off it over. Run like a spider. Haul like for murder. Run in your house car high for your yard and dip your bumper in water. Call it catch a fire. Catch a fire. Catch a fire.
I can still defend you. I think
And he's like,
Oh, gosh.
that is one of yeah.
Oh, so
I say it
Annie,
every episode. That's one of my
Annie,
favorites.
so based on Ruth's second song, you stand with her?
Yeah.
You stand with her that you all are going to wave the white flag.
Oh no.
You
I'm
see?
not waving that
And
white.
this is the problem with society. This is the problem. You understand
but
that?
sorry. Can I just say big up to Soca Timmy because he's such a nice guy, and that song is like gonna go down in history when it comes to 246. So that song is
Oh, 100%.
mega big up Soca Timmy and his new track as well. Sorry,
Right.
continue.
Right. All I have to say is I feeling real nice. Tubbs, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah? You good?
It's
Yeah,
a
man.
big tune.
You know?
I mean,
That's
yeah,
a big tune,
nice.
right?
Yeah,
You
big
remember when that song came out, right?
Yeah, a couple years back.
And a couple years back,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you remember like a place like Cox,
Oh yeah.
and that song was playing.
Yeah.
What you was doing?
Letting bumper catch
Let's
fire.
just let's move
No,
on.
no. Don't be honest now. What you was doing?
Robin off.
What you was doing?
This is not the platform. for
I
this
we
discussion.
want to know what you was
happened?
doing.
What happened in Cork stays in Cork.
That's what I've been told, but
Right, and
But-
that's what needs
By the
to
pool
be
table.
maintained.
By the pool table on the other side.
This not
I heard a lot happened
about-
on the pool table.
Listen, if you wasn't there, then you wasn't there.
you just not
It just
there.
didn't
I
happen.
heard a lot
like,
happened on the
you
pool
know.
table.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh my God. But Ruth, thank you so much for your selections. I ain't gonna lie. That was some sweet tunes there. You know, and they showed both sides
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
of the soca
It's
music
true,
and the genre.
innit?
Yeah.
It's
You know,
true.
it showed how it is because like Bumper Catch a Fire, that was when the bass line and thing really started to kick in soca music.
That
where
was
it
like
is-
the beginning of Bashment Soca, like right in that
you know,
era.
where it is where
Yeah,
it is
I
just
don't know about
going
beginning.
raw.
What happened to your top lip? What's going
Oh,
on?
that's all the bass ones that did that. You know what I mean? So then they always like quoting them all and be like, oh, God blind man. You know?
Nah, bruv. We need another disclaimer on the bottom of the screen. Nah.
No, it's, I have real Asian friends. I have real Asian friends.
So am I a fake Asian friend?
Huh?
Am I a fake Asian friend?
Well, you don't talk like a Bayesian.
No, it's true.
So,
it's true. It's
I
true.
mean,
I don't.
if it is, I talk about people who just talk like that, they talk like that
Why
24/7,
you do that with your
man.
mouth? We don't do
Because
that.
that's the only way for me.
do that.
That's the only way you can do the
I
accent.
can't, for me to do the accent, that's how it is at the phone. my
That
lip.
is false
I can't
advertising.
do
Nah.
You know, I can't just do it
I
like
hope
no.
at the precise
Advertising.
moment there's a close up of the
That's
camera's
okay.
just on
Close
you
up.
in your
You
face.
know? Leave me alone, man. Oh, cheese on bread, man.
Wow.
Problem.
Wow, really?
Yeah. But I love that statement, cheese on bread. I love that statement.
It's just cheese on. It's not. No,
See,
you
I
have to
know-
add the bread.
No, you see, watch me. Oh my God, it's just cheese on sometimes, right? But when it is you're passing by where it is the man used to sell the bread on the side of the road, up on the hills as you head into the airport, my partner Shugs would say, cheese on bread, man. That man had the best bread on the island there, man.
Was it sweet bread?
No, talking about normal bread.
Like a okay,
Normal
salt bread.
Yeah,
Soft
salt
bread.
bread, man.
Salt bread.
This man with salt bread right there. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, don't know what I'm doing. I done.
That's it,
You
yeah.
know? But let me talk to my Trinidad fella now.
I was like, I would, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I could talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good now. You good. You good. Because
I
you know,
I wanna
Ruth
hear your
always like to
section.
take up so much everybody time now.
Listen,
You know?
me and Annie's giving main character energy. That's all there is. Main character energy. That's it. You just here for the oohs and ahs. You're here for the oohs and
Yeah, I was gonna say something so.
Tubbs,
I was gonna say something.
Yo.
Tubbs,
so
how you doing? You alright?
I'm good, you know.
You know,
just here-
we just got a little
I'm
small
just
victory.
here, little side character energy going on here.
Yeah. It's okay though. We bigger than that, right?
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's
we big,
alright,
we
it's
big,
alright.
we bigger than that. And you big bad Tubbs, you
Big
bigger than that. So
bad
let's tell you
in
that.
the building.
Let's
Alright,
tell you that.
cool.
Let's tell you that.
What's the question, my bro?
The thing was, in terms of music for you, right?
Mm.
When it comes to power soca,
Yeah.
right? You remember back in the days,
Mm.
right? When it is at live bands and thing,
Yeah.
you know, and being a pan player,
Mm.
right? Your link to the culture is much different.
Yeah.
In terms of when you go into the pan yard 3 months before, 4 months before to rehearse for songs and thing, you have to learn every element of it
That's
then
right.
to bring it
Yeah.
together,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I looking at the tune that you select here as your power tune,
Mm.
and this would have been 1996 or 1997. 1997.
97.
97.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Way
I was
boy.
trying to remember what song it was,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
for a second. I was like, wait, what
yeah,
song?
1997. Ronnie McIntosh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Why you chose that song? I asked you before because I want because the song is a well-known tune,
Yeah.
but not everybody know it. Just like how your song, Let Go of Hand, but we had to play you on first before we bring the back up. You know? But for you,
Yeah.
what does it represent for you choosing a song from the 90s?
I think the 90s is when, like I said, I started 91. I was 13.
Mm.
It was a different kind of times. You could go as a family and whatever. But by the time it got to sort of 97, I'm a big boy now, innit? I was like 20 that year. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. But the vibe and energy of that tune, Ronnie McIntosh at that time was the man.
Yeah.
That tune was the biggest tune, hands down,
Yeah.
that year. Do you know what I mean? And he came over here for, like, you know, so I saw him perform live over here. I wasn't going down, you know, Trinidad as often as I later did, but seeing him live and the whole energy of that time and my sort of coming of age, that tune was just, yeah, just, it does something to me when I hear it now.
Yeah, it encompasses a spirit of soca music that we don't usually get anymore
Yeah,
when you're out.
No,
you know,
not at all.
I just being real.
yeah,
You don't get that unless it is if me and you were jamming in the same space.
yeah.
And we hear that come on, we would have a whole time.
That's right. That's
So
right.
on a Shut Up Soca podcast, I want to play this tune, and hopefully everybody could resonate with it, and then we'll dive in just a little bit more about it.
yeah,
Again,
cool.
you know. So, oh man, this tune Ronnie McIntosh is called "Ent." That's a famous Trinidad saying.
Ent?
Alright. Yes, livication time. This one is for all the Trinis, right? Trinis, this is your life. Listen. Carnival is color, carnival is mass, but all day in the savannah, you can't see a steel band pass. And them bands with their pretty costumes just get in a rage, cause when they reach the savannah, they don't like to come off the stage. Or they come off the stage, man, come off. Hey, listen. Entertainer on stage, and the crowd just don't like his song. They boiling with rage, and they're ready to pelt him down. But that pelting is nice, it doesn't make the country look bad. Hey, just give him a small clap, and be proud you're from Trinidad, yeah? Hey, but why you pelting? How you go on so? Better you go by the bar, yeah, go by the bar, buy a rum, buy something. Hey, boy, till and day, till and day, till and day, till and day. Listen, hey, on the telephone with your outside lady friend. Bam, you get a beep. There's your wife on the other end. Now you want to escape your outside friend. You have to be frank. You say, I'm busy. I have to run. I have a call from the bank. Nice lines, beautiful lines. I just use them sometimes.
Yeah, so that was "Ent," Ronnie McIntosh, one of my favorite tunes by an artist who is still up to this day, playing the streets, singing soca music.
Yeah, man,
You know, a
making
cultural
masks, yeah.
icon.
Yeah.
When I tell you a cultural icon, I mean him and Super Blue had epic battles.
Yep.
Epic
We
battles.
discussed this with
And the
Trinity Boy.
battles didn't start, wasn't just musical, yeah? It was down to the clothes.
Yep. The,
You understand me? And how it is they would move the crowd as well, it was amazing. But Tubbs, big up yourself, Ronnie McIntosh end. And have a dance to that song as well, right?
what's the dance?
Well, I can't remember. I just know that there
No.
was the
Come
hot,
on,
the
stand
hot
up,
thing, right?
stand up. Let me
Dance
see
is
the
like
dance.
The kind of hot. Yeah. Yeah.
I see dance.
Yeah.
And
And how is that? What's the famous? You said it's a famous.
Yeah,
tune?
end. Yeah, we just always say end. So,
Yeah.
so if you ask your question, yeah, end.
And
okay,
So what does it mean? Just it means nothing really.
isn't it?
I think
Or-
it's like
do
in
you
it,
know what I
it's
mean?
in
like
it.
in
Oh,
yeah,
it's a-
that kind of vibe.
So
That's
Super
your-
Trini, use ent in a sentence.
Ent.
In an English sentence.
No, it's a response. It's not a sentence.
What do you
Okay,
mean it's a
so
response?
It's a response. And do you understand what I'm saying?
And?
so it's in it.
Or in truth, yeah.
Yeah?
In it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And,
Right.
It's like an in it stroke no true sort of situation.
yeah, kind of.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's like that. So Tubbs, let me ask you this, right? So when that song came out, obviously you get a bit of wings to fly.
Yeah.
You understand me? See,
Okay.
inside a fete, right? That song pumping. You're dancing. How did I danced it? Or
Yeah. No, that's what it was. It was just like a kind of hot thing. Yeah. In the chorus.
yeah. You know, I had you moving,
And
Yeah.
feeling nice.
Whole crowd, but when everybody's doing it,
And-
it looks dope.
When everybody's, it looks good, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well done. Hey, well done. That is what we're talking about. You didn't do it though.
That sound like an insult.
didn't
He
do
said
it.
when everybody's doing it, it looks good, as if to say when you did it, it didn't look good because everybody
And-
wasn't doing it.
No,
It
I was, oh my
Nobody
God.
said that.
No, but that
Nobody-
was
You
implied.
know what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to
That
get
was
one back on me,
implied.
but it
No,
can't
it's
happen.
a
It
No,
can't happen.
isn't that what you
I see
said,
what's-
Tom?
that's not what
You
I
said when
said.
everybody's
Yeah.
doing it, it looks okay.
Wow.
And then you gave side eye.
That's what
Wow.
happens. They
They're
just kind of
reaching, they're reaching
make
from
up stuff.
all the way out here. Like they're reaching from all the
listen,
way
listen. I don't have
Yeah.
long arms. I didn't reach that
You
far.
know,
exactly.
reaching.
There's only 5'2" of me. My arms are not
Reaching.
that long. Listen, that's rude.
You know?
It was like this.
Pterodactyl arms, isn't it?
Oh my God. I'm not getting involved, huh? I'm not getting involved. I'm trying to keep it professional, right? I'm trying to keep everything professional this evening. Annie is here to cause problems with Ruth Amor, but me, Big Bad Tubbs, we are keeping it professional. So from a professional standpoint, right? As a promoter,
Okay.
what was your earliest promotion that you can remember that was heavily influenced with bringing the culture and representing the culture the right way?
Right. Okay, well, I touched on it before. My first fete was Kokie. Kokie was the mass band used to do the biggest fetes. And, you know, fetes wasn't like now where we have how many in a 2-3 in a day. Like, you'd have to go months in between fetes at that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So, like, when you're waiting for that fete to come, Kokie used to do it. It got bigger and bigger. It was always big. But I started going when it was in Swiss Cottage
Yeah.
Community Centre. And then it got to bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you know, but that was the levels when I started anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that time in the UK, in London for soca music, where it is you go to that one fete and your wine like if it is the last wine you're ever going to get. You jump like if it's the last jump you're ever going to get because you know
It is for a couple
you
of months.
gotta wait
You're
a
gonna have to
little
wait
while.
months.
You
What was
understand?
your first set?
My first fete was
1602.
wow. Wow, they're coming for me, boy. Wow. Tubbs,
Sorry,
they're
no.
coming for me, boy.
You know when something catches
Wow.
you off guard? I
Wow.
was really expecting. I was
People
like,
in their feelings, you know?
I was like, what's there?
Because they had to wear the white flag, boy.
Boy.
But you know what? I don't mind that, eh? I don't mind that. I
What
don't
was
mind
that?
that at all.
What was
You
your
know what?
first fete?
I don't
Sorry.
mind that.
So
I think my first fete was actually Soca Splash, like you know,
Okay.
Soca Splash in Dalston at it's called the Mix now,
Yeah.
but back in those days it was called Visions Nightclub.
Visions, yeah.
You know, I think that was my first. It would either be that or it would be Colors.
Okay.
You know, it would be a
Yeah.
Colors fete. You know, it would be Colors. It would be Soca.
Soca City.
Soca Splash.
Oh, Soca Splash.
And then it would be Poison parties.
Oh,
You
yeah,
understand
yeah.
me?
Poison used to do
Yeah,
it
Poison.
big as well.
Poison used to do it.
That
right.
was much later on, but
Watch
yeah.
me, that
yeah.
was crazy. But in those days, and then obviously to the Rose, because that's where Colors was
Yes,
most of
yes.
the time. You know, and then when Kokie was there. I used to go to that as well. But you had a promotion, right? Where it is we would go outside of London.
Okay.
You understand me? Put a couple of people on a coach and stuff like that. You missed that?
100% I missed that. That's one of my proudest moments.
What was the fit? Thank
Don't
you.
worry, don't worry, he's gonna say it.
Weekender.
Because you have a Tabanka about it.
Tabanka Weekender. That was us. That was us. And yeah, that was one of our finest moments. But yeah, it's definitely something that we'd love to do again.
I was going to ask you that. I was like, could it be
love to
brought
do
back? Because a
again.
lot of people say they miss it and they want it back.
Where
The
was it?
people are calling.
Where was
Tabanka Weekender. So that we had that in a Pontins. It was basically we had coaches and all sorts of things.
Pontins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just listen, they weren't
don't
ready.
judge
Just-
Pontins, you know.
No.
Like, listen, that was our vibes. We
Yeah.
pick you up from your pickup spot. Coach, we go Pontins. And all weekend, we have events and stuff going on. We have theme nights and all sorts.
Listen, ask anybody about Tabanka
Yeah.
and they have Tabanka because they want it back.
Straight. So, yeah, man.
Was it like a big people thing or what? Or a
It
mixed
was
crowd?
an everybody thing. It was like, you know, we had youngsters there. We had people who were a bit older. You know, we had everything in between. And it was, everybody was welcome. Our whole thing about, so the name came about because, not because of the song Carnival Tabanka, which
Yeah.
a lot of people thought. It was because we had a Tabanka for the whole community feeling.
Oh, yeah,
That
that's what,
community
yeah,
vibe
that's
and
what I would have
everybody
thought.
being
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So the whole thing about different cliques, because like any scene, this scene is a very cliquey one. This one ain't moving with that one or whatever else. But we had people, and people came back to us and said, listen, do you know what? I walk past this person you put next to me, because we allocated rooms, right?
Yeah.
I walk past this person every fet, and I never said hello, nothing. They're in each other's room having breakfast and all sorts.
Love
Yeah.
You know
that.
what I mean? It's a vibes. It was a
Because
Wait,
it-
but you
because-
think Soca's clicky?
100%. What do you mean?
Oh, we're not reaching there yet.
Oh.
We're not
Sorry,
getting
sorry,
there
sorry,
yet.
sorry, sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
We're not
sorry.
getting. We're not
It's
getting
too
there.
late.
We
It is
know
clicky.
it's clicky.
Yeah,
we
we
know
know
And
it's
listen, you know
clicky.
me, I
been
don't come here with
clicky.
no filter. It is
Yeah,
clicky,
nah.
click.
Yeah.
There's people
Yeah.
who...
This
you
one
know,
don't like
Sorry,
that one.
sorry. Continue with the pontins. I feel like I step in a puddle or something. Let me just-
Yeah, there's a sticky puddle, yes?
Is it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, but
Because we have the experience of seeing how things have progressed throughout the years.
of course.
You understand? We've
But the
seen
truth
where
is the truth.
no, yeah, we know the truth is the truth, but sometimes, especially in the domain that we're in and the time that we're in, some things you just have to just leave it and let it go.
I
You
hear you.
understand me? If it is you
I
keep
hear
on
you.
trying to regurgitate stuff, right? It means that either you and your feelings or you want to let somebody else know, you understand me? That
I
I
hear you.
remember, I remember
yeah,
that,
yeah,
or I
yeah.
remember this. When the reality is we should have all grown
Yeah.
and grown in a positive way
Yeah.
moving forward, as opposed to always thinking about the sticky puddle. You understand me? The sticky puddle put us where it is we are now. You understand? He have a Tabanka still 100%.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, but you
Because
see, the thing is, I feel like we were playing a part in trying to
Break that.
rebuild
yeah.
the whole togetherness. The
Yeah.
whole, it doesn't matter if you're Bayesian or you're Jamaican or you're whatever.
It was just, it
doesn't
wasn't
matter.
on purpose.
Oh,
He
because
just said
like, wait a minute.
the
No,
Bayesian just came. It
No,
wasn't on
because some of
purpose.
it kind of crept in there, you know, the
Yeah.
kind of, well, I'm Bayesian. I see you, but being
you have
new
to
to the scene,
say St.
being
Lucia
new
as
to
well.
the scene, I
She
get it,
feel
right?
involved.
Being new to the scene, I get it. You're not quite there yet. But generally speaking,
My chest.
no, you could laugh with your chest. Generally
no.
speaking,
But I'm
I don't
thinking-
care if... No, but I haven't finished, babes.
Go.
All right, so generally speaking, it's a thing of the
Mike.
whole thing
Oh, sorry,
about,
darling.
you know, you being a Bayesian and you being a Grenadian and you being whatever, and me looking at you different because I am Trini and I... No, I don't care. You're my sister, you're my brother, whatever.
100%.
Don't matter. And it comes out anywhere I go, anytime I talk or whatever, I don't care what island you're from. I honestly don't. I respect where you're from.
Yeah.
I respect your culture because it's a part of mine.
Yeah,
or similar
literally.
to,
Yeah.
it's our culture, it's we culture. One Caribbean, that's my vibes, generally speaking. And that's what we wanted for Tabanka. That's what we want, generally speaking. So this is where the clicks come in as well, because people do that. It's like, well, who's doing that fit? Oh, it's a Trini? I'm not going. Oh, it's a Lucian? I'm not going. Oh, it's Super Trini? I'm not going.
Definitely not going.
Do you know what I mean?
Stay in my yard.
But why?
But so the clips you reckon are island orientated, not like.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture of things. There's several reasons. But
Out for me,
definitely
boy.
the island thing.
Never.
No,
is
I'm
definitely-
honestly curious.
No. I'm saying.
I do think
definitely the
there's
island
somewhat,
thing.
there's somewhat, yeah. Even now, I would say, I know we're not trying to go there, but even now, I still say it's somewhat clicky.
I
Like-
thought, because when you say clicky, I thought you meant like groups, you know, like
No, there's
brands,
different-
not
no.
actual
Okay, so
islands.
you have the
clicky.
island division, then you have the
It's all
group
of that.
division
It's all of
underneath
that,
the
because-
island. So there's
It's
levels
all-
of
it's all-
clickiness.
Because if you
It
look
happens.
at, if you, okay, let me make it as open as possible, right? If you look at all the promotions that are running now, right, you would know the promotion and the direction it goes based on whoever is in lead. So if it is, you look at St. Lucian Promotions, you'll realize it's run with St. Lucian's at the head of it. If you look at Trini Promotions, you will realize that it's Trini's at the head of it. If you look at Bayesian Promotions, you would see that it's a Bayesian that's spearheading it, right? You wouldn't have a Trinidadian spearheading something for Barbados.
Wait,
Or-
pause.
No, but I mean, openly,
Generally,
right? Generally, yeah.
but nowadays,
Nowadays, you have everybody.
You will have,
everybody will put.
you will have Trinis
people will just put
doing
Caribbean.
Grenadian.
People will just put Caribbean on a flyer, and it could be somebody from Africa.
Okay.
You understand me? That's doing it.
Yep.
That's in charge of it.
Hey.
And can I say the only exception that I think, and I said this before, so I have no issue saying it. Jab, you can be Trini, and I'm just saying anything. Jab, I feel like obviously, typically it's associated with Grenada, but
Wrong.
a lot of those promotions. I said typically, if you think about it, a
Wrong.
lot of people would think.
Yeah, but who's generated that?
Well, I don't know, but I said if you
Who
typically,
generated
if,
that?
Jab,
maybe
jab.
the Grenadians.
No, because I mean, if we go to the whole jab thing, that's the way we look into our culture. We look back, because if you look at, you know, like Jab Bless and all these sort of
Yeah.
characters,
Yeah.
these characters from old mythical Caribbean characters,
Yeah.
it's not associated to one island.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
But
And
it's just
some
that they
are
just call
called
something different
right.
names
Some
because of the
some names are
island.
slightly different
Yeah.
or whatever, but you know,
Like Anansi, you
Yeah.
know Anansi the
Yeah,
spider?
no,
I
but
mean,
I,
it's
I
like-
know what,
Yeah.
what
It's
she's
like
trying to
Juve,
say there
it's
in
like
terms of
Juve.
the Jab Festival
Yeah,
and
so-
these
yeah,
kind
so
of
I'm
but
saying
it's like
certain
Juve.
festivals-
Everybody's like, oh, Juve is Grenadian. No,
No, it's not. It's definitely it's not.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not.
Like they have a
But
very
it's
good
not.
Juve.
But if
over
you're going to
there,
call
and
it, like,
excellent.
for example, if you're going to
The
call it
best
a
mass.
jab duvet or
Yeah.
something along that,
Right.
I'm going
You
to
call it
assume.
what?
I said a jab duvet. It makes no sense, but I'm
Yeah,
putting it out there. If you're going to
yeah,
call
that
it.
happened.
Yeah, but nobody's
Anyway.
doing that.
Listen,
Yeah, take all
Sorry.
your time.
you guys know what I am trying to say.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's certain
Yeah.
promotions that you would think by the name it is by someone from a particular island, and then when you find it out,
Why?
they are from.
Why? Why would you think it's someone? from
Because
a
same
particular
thing
island?
that
No,
same
because
thing
you're
that
not
what
because
Super Trini was
because
saying.
you would
Like
you
if someone
would
puts on- sorry.
resonate and think, okay, there's a Bayesian promotion.
Yeah.
It's predominantly going to be for
Yeah.
Bayesians, and you would recognize that most of the people that would actually go would be Bayesian.
Yeah, and then you
Or
find out that it's
most
actually a
people
Grenadian running
if
it,
you
and
go
you're
to
like,
a CO Jam, you know, you'll get Dominicans or people from the
Yeah.
Creole side of things.
Yeah.
You know, me personally, I go into everything because I would go knowing that I want to just enrich myself in the culture. But a lot of people, especially with people who are now learning and understanding Caribbean culture, they would go to one thing and just be with that niche. They wouldn't
Yeah.
want to say, well, you know what, let me try this. Or when it is you hear them listen to their playlist or listen to their music,
Yeah.
they'll only be listening to one
Yeah, yeah.
kind of soca music. They wouldn't listen to
Yeah.
Denary.
See, now
They
this
won't
is the
listen.
whole thing. Like
Yeah.
for me, these whole subgenres, because it is subgenres. Soca is the thing. Everything else is a subgenre. I don't care if everybody wants to get on their high horse and talk about, well, you know, Dennery is soca. Jab is soca.
But you,
I disagree.
I hear you.
Listen.
No, I
No,
hear
no,
you. But
I-
the only reason I paused
Hold
because
on,
when
wait,
I had
no,
the
no.
Lucians
Pause,
on, they said
pause.
Denny
I
wasn't
don't-
soca.
I don't
so,
want to. I don't care what they say. They don't even know.
Sorry, my bro.
Motto came and said a few years back, I'm going to create this new genre, Afro soca. I was like, wait, what? It's already out there, bro. It's already out there. It was already out there when he came and said he wanted to invent it. And it's like everybody's trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Why? Soca is soca. That is
I
it.
agree.
You have your dancehall soca, your bashment soca, your whatever soca. Soca is the thing. Yeah, everything else comes underneath it. Jab, I don't care. Jab,
Are you looking at me for-
Denry, whatever else. Soca is the thing. So this again with the clicky thing, innit? Oh, I only listen to
Yeah.
Denry. I only listen to this.
If
I
it is
only-
you play something different, like it's happened so many times. Oh, when it is you going to come back and play some of this? So why
Where-
can't you
where?
appreciate some of that?
But hang on a minute, hang on a minute.
Uh-huh.
I understand that soca's one family and behind it, I agree.
Uh-huh.
But I don't feel like people should feel bad if they like one type of soca.
No, we're not saying feel
No,
bad.
I'm
No,
not
enough.
saying they feel
but no,
bad.
no, no.
But they
when
close
you said
themselves
it was,
off.
but when you said it was, yeah, no, I guess that's bad, right? You should try and be eclectic and listen to different
Yeah.
types of music in general. But I'm saying if you're someone that knows you like power soca and that's where your jam is, that's where your soul is. I don't think you should feel no kind of way like
No,
if you
no,
like
Nobody
power.
said anything
Nobody
about that.
does.
All I'm saying is, it's soca.
It's soca.
Yeah.
Fine.
But the
That's-
only
that's
issue
all
I
I'm
take with that
saying.
is
I'm not
say if
saying
you
you're-
only listen to power soca
Yeah.
and then you start saying, well, I don't like groovy, and then you start bad mouthing.
But that's what they say. That's what they'll say. They say, I
do you
don't
know what I
like
mean?
this, I
Not
don't like
liking
that.
and bad mouthing is two different things. Do you know
But
what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
but when you get into the clicky stuff, it gets to.
That's what it gets
Okay,
to.
fine, but I think not. I think people should be able to not like something
Oh,
a part of
100%.
soca.
100%.
Do you know what I
You
mean?
can have
but
your.
they do.
Everyone
nobody's
has their
disagreeing with
preference.
you on that
Yeah,
point.
but they do. That's people
it's
say
just how it is.
I just don't like power soca. I only like groovy. So people openly see what I'm saying.
Yeah, what's wrong
People
with that?
openly
I
say,
don't typically-
and
I
that's
don't typically
okay,
like power soca.
right? But then
I'm a
if it
groovy
is
girl.
you want to,
I've only
then
done one power song.
you want to empower other people or bring people in,
Yeah.
right? You gotta say, no, here we're going on here. It's a soca for everybody.
Yeah.
When you come in, I want you to soak up as much of it as possible.
100%.
And then when you soak up as much of it as possible, then you might find your niche within it, or what is really, gets you going. You know, what fills your cup, what fills your soca
But
cup.
what has this got to do with clicks? Is what I'm trying to understand. As in, when you're
Because-
talking about
I feel
clicks,
like we're
no,
going off a whole tangent here.
because with clicks, right? Like I said, everybody sticks to their island in a lot of ways,
Yes.
right? Grenada will stick with Grenadians, Lucians will stick with
Yeah.
Lucians. Like I went onto a Lucian boat ride,
You had the
right?
best
Because
time of
it's
your life.
called, it was a Lucian boat ride. You
Yeah.
understand me? So the perception is that it's going to have more Lucians than anybody else on that boat ride. That creates a click right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it creates that because mentally you're saying, well, I'm going to probably not get any real jab music. I'm not going to get any real Trinidad music. I'm not going to get any real I'll get plenty denary, and that's how it is. People will break it down in their head. So then they will decide, well, that's not for me,
Yeah.
right? And that creates a click. Because then if it is they decide, okay, say for instance they decide to go on a Just Vibes boat ride.
Yeah.
Our boat rides are different. Where
yeah,
it is
you
we
mix
encompass everything, right?
I'm trying to figure out how
Shameless
your
plug.
preference is creating a click. Is what I'm trying to figure
No,
out.
because that's
but
a click right there.
It starts
It
like
starts.
that.
It
Yeah.
just
starts
seems so like for me. It
No,
seems
it
so
starts
far
like that because I feel
detached.
like if you
No,
have
it's
'cause I
so
feel
much
like if you
closer
have a
than you think.
preference, then you may only go to certain events. Then you then you only associate with people that like that type of music
Yeah,
with you,
yeah, I
and then
get
you
that.
don't broaden your horizon. So then you're just stuck with the same group
a
of people.
clique?
But it is because you're only
But
stuck
it
with
is.
that same group of people. Then you move around in that circle, and then you may
Yeah,
not be
that's your whole
welcoming
clique.
to other people. That do you get what I mean?
Okay, so when I think of maybe it's just the way I think of click, because when I think of click, I'm not just thinking about moving with people that have similar
Thinking about
likes
high
and
school.
dislikes.
You're thinking like
I'm
Mean
thinking
Girls.
of like me. Yeah, I'm thinking of like
Girls.
people that are disagreeing and causing
I was just
friction.
saying, there's
So for me,
Yeah.
that's like a different step.
Yeah.
Because
That is,
being
that is
with,
a crew.
yeah, but that's
That
another
is a
step.
crew. A click and a crew, different.
But that's why I'm saying it feels like a different
Yeah,
step
but it's
because
not-
just being with people that have similar likes and dislikes or whatever or backgrounds to me
What you
doesn't
mean?
feel like
And
click.
but-
It
no,
just
but-
feels like with
And-
people
and
that
you know
enjoy
what?
the same things.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
but the click
There's-
thing is a
there's
problem, is
nothing
what
wrong
I'm
with
saying.
that.
That's
When
an
it
extra
becomes-
step.
But when it becomes a thing of you then look at other people, look down on other people and whatever, or look down on certain promoters and whatever else.
Yep.
Okay,
it kinda-
that's a problem.
Yeah, but that's what it is. That's what
That's
happens.
literally what it is.
But I don't get for me
But I was saying
personally
that-
that step for me is like a big step from just being
No,
with
it's
people
much.
that like the
no,
same
it's not.
thing
It's as
to
simple as
being
how it is.
actively disliking
not.
other
It's
people.
as
It's
simple
like
as how it is. You say you're repping 246,
yeah.
right? You will say you're repping where?
Saint Lucia.
758, right? That alone could create
We're
a
in
click.
beef.
Okay, but hear me out. Maybe I'm being naive, but me repping 246 doesn't mean I'm not repping St. Lucia. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No,
I
but
know,
the
but then some people
perception-
would, some
The
people, yeah.
perception for some people, they'll be like, oh, she's 246, we don't have time with that. We only
Okay,
repping wherever we
well,
repping.
listen, me-
And
Well,
they will
that's
literally be a
extra.
hard knock.
That's a step for me. That's a reach.
Yeah.
No, but that's just how
No,
people
but
are now. That's how
it
people
is.
are now.
Like I've seen the scene for a long time, and
Yeah.
I've seen how it works. It is what it is. And the thing is, this isn't a new thing. This has been ongoing for years. It's just the faces have changed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. And me being or representing Trini does not stop me from going and having a very good time
Yeah.
in a Lucian fete, a Bayesian fete,
Yeah.
Dominican, whatever. It does not stop me from doing that. Do you know what I mean? Will I get funny looks sometimes when I go into some of these fetes? I might do. Because they're like, well, what are you doing here? You're
Yeah,
not. And it's
yeah.
like, but that's their ignorance, not
Yeah,
mine.
it's like a foreign
You
face.
see what
that
I'm
we-
saying?
yeah.
It's like, well, what are you doing
That's
here? Well,
crazy.
I like your music too.
Yeah.
But that's the issue I have. It's not just.
But then said that, when you say you get the funny face, the click is giving you the funny
Right,
face because
right.
they're like, what are you
Exactly.
doing here?
Mad,
It's
that
not
is
gonna be.
wild.
It's not gonna be everybody,
No.
but it's gonna be like a few people. Like some it will be a banter thing. Like, right, what are you doing
Especially
here?
if it is you
And
pull
that's
out
fine.
your flag,
Yeah.
problems.
No, but that is wild to me, and it's not just a Caribbean thing. It's in general. I think when people have opinions on social media, whatever,
Yeah.
people take their pro something to be anti something, and I
Yeah.
think them two things is two different things.
Yeah, but
You
people
can be
they see
pro
it all as
something,
the
it don't mean
same.
you're anti
Absolutely,
something. And
100%.
that is my
100%, yeah.
issue
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
the
but this-
conversation.
but
I
that-
don't see the leap people are making
That's
from
just how I
pro
see
to
it.
anti.
This is my issue with society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
Because
what I'm
it's society
saying.
as a whole, and the thing is, we're a reflection of society because
Yeah.
we
But
have
This
our
is
own.
what I'm saying. How did you get pro something to mean anti something?
It's
That's
just,
two
it's
different
just how
things.
people are. It's just how people are. So when we
Where?
started doing tobacco, right, we said, all right, you know what, we're gonna hit up all the promoters, every single promoter. So sorry for those who don't know, it's me, Dwayne from UK Soca scene, Credible. We was the three heads, yeah,
Black
of
Creds.
tobacco, right? So we said we're gonna hit up every promoter, every mass band, every whatever. We wanna hit them up and try and get them to get coaches to come down, but we're not gonna tell them who we are. We thought that was a great idea. First thing everybody said was, well, who is this?
Yeah.
Well, who is this? Well, I'm not sure. And then you had people phoning
But it
me
shouldn't matter who you are,
asking,
but yeah.
right, Tubbs, have you heard of these tobacco guys? And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
man. And like nobody wanted to reply. Just send a reply to the email to say if you're interested.
Yeah,
Nobody
doesn't matter
wanted
who
to
we are.
reply
Yeah.
because everybody was in their whole thing of, we need to know
Who this is.
who this
Who it
is
is.
and whatever.
Yeah.
Can
So
we
then they
trust
can
them?
then determine whether they want to support
Right,
you or not.
exactly. So we
Yeah.
tried that for about a month. You know, some people was like, yo, all right, yeah, want to be involved. This sounds dope. But most people was like, we still don't know who these guys are. We had posts on Facebook saying, who are these guys? Blah, blah, blah. And then we was like, all right, cool. We did a post with the three of our faces. Yeah, we're the guys behind Tabanka. And then it was like, oh, fine. Oh, yeah, I want to be involved. Yeah. Emails coming left, right, and center. But that's how it is. We wanted to get rid of that clicky thing.
Yeah.
But
Yikes.
you
can't-
really, it's hard to do. It's hard to do.
You can't.
Yikes.
You
know what I mean?
definitely can't.
Yeah, you can't.
You
That
can't.
is long. I'm telling you from now, Ruth Amor reps 246 to the end, but it doesn't mean I'm anti anything to the end. Let me just say that from now.
Oh, that's so cute.
Disclaimer. It's cute.
Real white
so
flags.
nice.
I'll make that one
Real
promo.
white flags getting wavy
nice.
after the boy.
That's so nice.
Real white flags getting wavy, boy.
Yes.
We like it. We like it.
Nah, I'm being
We like
serious.
No,
This
but
is
it's
a
true though,
new
because you said
you.
just because you're pro something doesn't necessarily mean you're anti.
Yeah,
but
don't get it
and I will
twisted.
say that, and the clicky thing, I think it depends because there's certain islands, and I'm not going to say which ones, but there's certain islands that have reputations of thinking that they are nicer than other
Yeah, I know
islands.
it's me. I know it's me.
Okay, Beijing's one of them.
No, because I'm being honest, because I've heard it before. I've heard it before. So
Wait,
it's
I never
right.
say nothing.
Okay.
How you could tell me
No,
what
but
is
no,
I
but
say?
no, but-
You call it for the operation of my mind. I never say nothing.
No, I didn't say your mind, but I said there's certain islands that get a reputation for whatever reason that
No,
think
it's
that they are
true.
nicer than the other ones,
I
and then they
agree.
become
But the thing
cliquey.
is that same person will come and tell you that you think that you're better than them. You know, when you ain't
I
saying
know, I
nothing,
know, yeah. I
you
hear
ain't
you.
saying
No,
nothing.
but I know what
when,
she's saying.
When
though,
the
because that's why I
reality
knew it was
is,
246.
but
straight
man, all
away.
the island real
Straight
sweet.
away.
All you understand? All the island real sweet.
away.
I know what makes my island real sweet.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And the beaches in Tobago real sweet. In Trinidad is mismatch.
Yeah.
You understand me?
There's a disparity there. Yeah,
It's, it's not. If
Yeah.
you go to Tobago, cool.
Yeah.
That's where it's
Yeah,
sweet.
being peach and peach be
because
sweet,
because
boy.
you get the Caribbean Sea right there, you know. But it's different for Trinidad because most of the beaches are on the Atlantic side.
Yeah.
You understand? The nicer beaches are on the Caribbean seaside, you know, and you will get most of that when you go to Tobago.
Yeah.
You know, and that is
Along
the reality.
along with our flying fish, as you know.
yeah.
we-
Wow.
What-
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa. Whoa.
yo.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Listen,
whoa.
hey,
Hey.
Wrap that up right now. Wrap it up.
I want to know where you're
Wait.
going with this.
What? What?
I'm playing.
I like
Where
that.
did this from?
I like it.
This is the thing. This is why I know. Back to what you said, Annie. Like Beijing's being stush. I don't know where it came from, but I've been hearing it since I was born. I don't even know when
I didn't
heard
say you
it.
were stush though. Did I
No,
just
but
said
okay.
that certain islands
I've been
think that
hearing
they are
that.
nicer than others.
I've been hearing that since I
Yeah.
was young. The island is stush. But you already know, I already said double D's, Dibiendo-ish, I did that a long time ago. I don't take anything seriously. The flying fish I might take seriously, to be honest. But
that's
You got
apart
good
from
flying
that,
fish though.
That's
it's
war.
just, to me, I don't get how the whole click thing you're talking about, for me, it just wash off my back. I can sit here now and cuss and laugh with Tubbs about flying fish.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, I forgot.
Yeah.
Bruv,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
It's fish, bruv.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, this is
literally
it. Yeah.
food. What
Yeah,
am I?
just
Super
come
Chili's
into our
upset.
seas
Right.
and take our fish
Okay,
and then
wait,
claim
no,
it as a
hang
national.
on.
Anyway,
I tried to extend the olive
Oh, is
branch.
that what happened?
But
You
now,
Bayesian's teeth, the
but
Trinidadian
now,
fish.
but now he's
And
getting
you
a bit
claim it as your
obsessed.
I'm
own.
just saying, there's,
So-
there's lines, there's international
Yeah.
waters, there's lines.
Is this what
And
happened?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
Hey,
This is
Don't
how.
call me.
This
some
is
people
how nice the
cross
fish
the
Look,
is.
it
lines.
even says it on the laptop.
Don't-
Listen.
Don't
This
call
just-
my name.
Caribbean
Nah,
catering.
Don't call my
This is how nice the flying fish was. The Trinis had to try and come
Listen.
and suppress the excellency
What
that
do you
was
mean?
flying fish.
There's international borders
Yeah?
and
You ever
waters.
have a flying fish
yeah?
cutters yet? You
If
ever
the
had a flying
flying
fish
fish is
cutters
here,
yet?
When every time I go
And
to
you coming
Barbados,
from
even if
here.
I'm passing through the airport, I will find
Look at this,
myself to try and
they tried
to
draw a
get
line
flying
in the
fish.
water. Does that sound make sense to you?
Try and
Does
draw a
that
line.
make sense to you?
hi,
Try draw a line in water.
excuse me. Good
That
evening,
makes sense to
everybody.
anybody?
That's
Hi,
facts.
Good evening,
Lines in
everybody.
Island
water?
nation.
Hi, good evening.
Lines in water.
Yeah, it's called
Explain.
international.
This- this- yeah.
Explain
Yeah, I
yourself.
think we should.
Borders.
Yeah,
Explain.
Borders.
No, so explain Trinidad. How you gonna draw lines in
The
waters?
fish is yours right now, okay? The line is joining the line
you
joining the
drew-
beach,
you drew a
it
line-
joining the sand, it joining
line
the
in the
ocean.
water.
You understand me?
Yeah.
You
Explain
All
I
you
can
have-
show you. There's these things called maps.
Yeah.
And each
Yeah.
island
On
has
the
a
globe.
border.
Right.
So when you go in the
Right.
sea, when you go in the beach
Okay.
in the sea, right? Where are you still in Barbados?
Bad mind.
Are you still in Barbados?
Grudgeful
This is-
and
this is-
envious.
this
and
is not how Groovy Soca
envious.
song,
A lot
okay?
of them
I mean,
bad minds.
Tubbs,
I don't know. That's one of those
Tubbs.
church
Tubbs,
soakers. I don't know.
Tubbs,
Tubbs is in the secular music. He don't
let
know
me
about
just
that.
leave them with it right there.
Yeah.
But we know when it is we taking we panorama from Trinidad to Tobago or vice versa.
Right.
What is giving we a royal escort
Right.
is we flying fish.
Right.
Just
You understand?
take your-
That's all I say.
That's
Just
fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's
double
That's all I
listen,
say.
listen.
I'm not sure if a Bayesian ever see a flying fish in the water. They must only see it right there when it is they're eating it.
Yeah.
Right there. You know what I'm talking about? You know that place called Oystons?
Yeah.
Where it is just going by
Yeah,
their
world
flying fish.
famous,
and they-
baby.
Yeah.
World
Yo,
famous,
that place
baby.
is dope.
Yeah, that place
World
is
famous,
dope.
baby.
Watch
Can
the
I-
wind.
That place is
Can
dope.
I love the flying
That's
fish
it.
talk. I'm a big fan of flying fish. As I said, every time I go to Barbados, even if it's passing through to go to another country, if I have a stopover, I will leave the
I
airport
sure
with my
Bayesians
suitcase
never
and I will
see
go and catch.
a live
I
one.
will get my flying fish.
No, just
I
take
thought
over.
you said you was
Just
gonna
take.
go catch them yourself.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
I would
like,
love to see.
No,
I would
I'll
love
go
to know a
Oystons.
Bayesian. I want a Bayesian to come on a shot of soca on our Instagram or whatever and comment and say, I have been in the sea
And
and
I saw
I
it.
have seen flying fish jumping on the
So can
water
I just
and
understand?
flying.
Do you know
and
what?
know why they
Just
call
from
it
a-
flying
just
fish.
from a-
And
just
when
take
it
your
is-
doubles and
when
go,
it is
please,
they're
I beg,
glistening in the sun, when they're glistening in the sun, as they come out of the water, right? And you just see the sun just hit on that silver back of the flying fish. When all you could come and talk about them things, then I have nothing to say to all you.
So all you're
Until
saying is that there's
time-
no flying fish in Bayesian water.
No, there are.
There are.
There are.
There's just more, which is why they cross the border.
That's why they cross the
the
border.
sea border.
Yeah.
They've been tempting
They
them for
exist.
years, you know. They've been standing on the
Way, boy,
Trinidad
watch me.
banks like this.
I just don't
Come
understand
flying
this.
fish, come flying fish, tempting our fish over to your borders. Just take your doubles and leave us alone. Watch all of you. Leave them.
Watch me.
Leave them.
If it is they like how we
Leave
wine,
them.
on we
Right.
side.
Look at the
If the
sirens
fish
them. Look
like
at the
how we
sirens.
wine
I was
on
now
we
gonna
side.
say, why did they want to leave?
Listen,
You know,
stop tempting them.
If the fish
Drawing
like
them
how
out.
the
It's the
Trinidadians
fact that
is
you're whining
wine,
as you're talking.
You're
they
whining.
will just
really
be
upset.
tantalized to come over.
It's disturbing.
You understand me? It's not we fault that the fish want to fly over
Wow,
to the
wow.
Trinidad side.
Stop gaslighting.
It's
Stop
not
gaslighting right now. You are
we
gaslighting the whole
fault.
island.
You
It's too
understand?
much.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm really loud in
Yeah.
the mic.
Like they
Yeah.
said, sex sells, innit?
You know,
Sex
but
sells, innit?
I just say
Yeah,
nothing to do with that.
Cheap.
Nothing to do with that. But
Cheap.
Ruth.
Cheap. Cheap.
Yeah, watch me. I ain't understand this, eh? Them real in their feelings today, you know? Like real in their feelings. I don't know.
Why
It could
why
be
is
the
in your
weather.
feelings an
It
insult?
could be, I don't know what
No,
it is.
it can't.
You know?
I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
sitting
You
here
know,
just
but
trying
I
to
want
do
to
the show.
know-
I said I am
We
moving
asked
on
earlier
swiftly.
about a groovy tune, right?
song because we can be talking about flying fish the
groovy.
whole
Yeah,
episode.
groovy soca tune, right?
Yeah.
And Ruth once again choose two songs.
Yeah, man. Double the fun. Double the
Two
fun.
songs.
Yes.
I was
Right?
gonna change mine,
But-
I can't even remember what mine is. But anyway, sorry.
You know,
Two songs.
This
I I'm going to play Ruth's song.
Which
all
one?
right? Which, oh my God. It's just going to cause so much more bacchanal, you know. But here we go. Ruth, your tune for groovy soca tune that you like, I'm going to play this one because I think it makes sense.
Who they cause she getting on cause she in a heat when I turn the pressure on.
I'll choose this version.
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I want you buck it up, buck it up, buck it up, buck it up, buck it up. I want you balance, 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 then tick, tick, tick. I want you buck it up, balance, buck it up, balance, buck it up, balance, buck it up. I want you buck it, 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 buck it. Just hit the right spot. Hey, boy, Marshall, super lifts. Give me some, 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 give me some. It's the only way they talking about. I want to give it to ya. 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 I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya, honey. I want to give it to ya, sweetheart. I want to give it to ya. Hey, where you wind it, turn me on. Hey, like a fountain of overcome. Wine so sweet, I got beg for some. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Pon the roll like a brand new car. Hey, pop the string like a Bogota. We connection, raise the temperature. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Who they cause she getting on cause she in a heat when I turn the pressure on. Oh gosh, turn it on. Oh gosh. Who they cause she getting on cause she in a heat. She want to jump in the water. Oh gosh, just hit the right spot. I want to give it to ya. I want to give it to ya. I want to give it to ya.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got another one coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have two options to
So
be fair.
Ruth, give it to you. Marsville, why?
Honestly, is one of my favorite, as obviously the question was your favorite groovy song, right? It was one of my favorite groovy songs. And I'm talking about ever. And I know that's kind of strong because there's a lot of old school songs that would fit into the groovy category. But
the song's sweet.
for me, that song does something.
100%.
It does something.
100%.
It does
100%.
something.
Listen, girl, I'm with you.
And you know what? I think specifically for women, something about this song does something.
I saw Marsville perform this
Right.
song at Cropover at Lush, and I was in my element. Eyes closed, and
This is what you call
just leave me.
silent
I
message.
think it's called Lust.
It's called silent
Who?
message.
I think it's called Lust.
I'm not lost in
Let
any.
me
I never said anyone in particular, you know, but when you hear this song, I mean, the song is a very suggestive song.